Good morning, chat. It is currently 7:55 a.m. And if you can believe it, it is a Friday once again. It's Pokemon Day. We have a Pokemon Presents in 5 minutes. I'm so tired. I am so tired. Like, the sleep didn't go well. I'm like, my eyes are closed right now, actually. If you want the honest truth, like, even when they're open, it's a bit of a squint. I haven't had breakfast yet. I haven't had coffee yet. I ordered a meal from a local place, like a breakfast sandwich and a coffee. It has not arrived. It may arrive during the presentation, which would be unfortunate. But yeah, I'm excited. I may not sound excited, but I am excited. If you're watching the VOD of this, then you already know what's out because it'll be out later. If you're watching the stream of this, you'll already know what's out because you've probably seen it on all the platforms and stuff. But just so we have the reaction of it, I don't even know where I was going with that thought. I'm excited. Okay. Things I would love to see. New generation would be stellar. People talk about it like it's a foregone conclusion, like it's for sure gonna happen. I don't know if that's the truth, but it probably will. Like, with the history shows that we can expect this. I would love a new mystery dungeon, but the fact is, a little bit later last year, I believe Spike Chunsoft, people who develop Mystery Dungeon, were purchased by Sony and PlayStation. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I'm not holding my breath. Maybe another studio could make Mystery Dungeon. But I'd love a brand new one. It's about time. It's been quite a long time. What else? Maybe the folks at Bandai Namco somehow had time, like, alongside Tekken 8 to make Pokken Tournament 2. That would be a crazy swing. I'm not expecting that as much. But I'd love that. I think that'd be fun. New Pokemon Snap, Switch 2 edition, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Switch 2 edition, or like just upgrades, because both those games could use it. Champions. I think Champions, people have been saying, just kind of has to shadow drop today, which I'm sorry to like take the wind out of the sails, but you've already seen it at this point. I haven't. Because the VGC needs time to like work with the program before that actually like happens. So, what else? Chat, I haven't seen the leaks for Gen 10, so I don't know anything. I've just heard scattered thoughts. But you want a prediction? Here's my prediction if they show Gen 10. If they show Gen 10 and specifically the starters, I think the starters will be a dog, a fish, like an actual fish. Maybe it could have legs or something just so it can like be on land, but like a noticeably a fish, and a dinosaur. This is my prediction. Dogfish dinosaur. Okay? Remember this for the future. If it comes up. Screen cap this. Literally all of you know more than I know right now. Even you, future Nile, who's like sitting back, saying shit in chat probably. I hope you're rested. Future Nile, I hope you took a nap or something. We're about to get into it. Holy shit, is it like running right now? Hold on, let me refresh. Okay, no, it will begin shortly. Okay. What else? They just put out a new set of cards for Pokemon TCG Pocket, so I have no idea what they could show there. Go chat, go away. I don't want you to say something I don't want to see. Oh my god, you also go away, Pro Jared. Not interested. I'm not interested in Pro Jared. Why did it show me that? Chat, I'm not subscribed to Pro Jared. If you could tell, it had like the little like new icon here because I'm not subscribed. That's funny. That is wow, that is funny. No, thank you. Oh god. Sorry about that. This video is full of jump scares, it seems. Let's get those audio levels good, shall we? I didn't have a chance to work on that before we got started. Chad, I hate these things. The YouTube countdown. God, I sound like I'm 45 years old. It I would rather it be silent. I don't want to hear this like music every time. 10 seconds. I just want to be surprised. Give me a pleasant surprise and I'll be sitting pretty, you know. Okay, it's a little bit quiet. That should be good. Here we go. The nostalgic covering of all the different games. Oh, this is cute though. Yeah. Gen 3. Might be a little bit loud. There we go. And I played all of them for some reason.
Hello everyone.
Pikachu's real?
The Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance.
Honestly, a lot.
Now, a
Like for the time, that was a big
1,025
undertaking.
Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have
Pikachu, I'm gonna need you to focus. Yeah, there you go.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support.
And also my
Thank
30th.
you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon.
For 25 whole
Please
minutes.
enjoy the presentation.
Let's do it. And we start off with a bang. Right? Okay. Dot matrix with stereo sound. Wow. Chat, I never had an original Game Boy. I had the Game Boy Color first. Now, what is this? Is this Lego? No, it's like a MP3 player. What the hell?
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video.
What's going on,
games.
Junichi Masuda?
Now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
That's cute. Why not, right? Didn't overstay its welcome.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
Hi, Chris
and I'm
Brown.
thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000
cool.
competitors.
That would be
from all
cool to
over the world.
go to someday.
Competitors in the video game
You know,
championships will battle.
I'm not a big
35
VGC guy, but I know a little bit about it.
While their fellow competitors will battle.
They're confirming
trading card game,
the
Pokemon
the
Go,
championships are
and
going to have
Pokemon
champions, so they have to
Each of the
release
final
that
matches
like
of these
soon,
games will be
like
held
within the
on
next month.
an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals.
Jeez
Years ago,
Louise.
we started on a mission to create the most exciting.
It's a little bit
Pokemon
quiet,
event
isn't it?
For our competitors
Sorry,
and
I'm
their
like
families.
really trying to get the
As
levels
World
good.
Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations,
Whoa.
and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To
You
celebrate
can
this new
meet
experience,
Charizard.
Today, we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated
Whoa.
World Championships.
Cool.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco
That was good art.
or from home,
They
on our
always do
live
good
stream,
art for the
we can't wait
championships.
to
Over the
see you
years,
this August.
it's been really cool.
Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
You're welcome, man. Can we do it at like noon next time instead of the crack of dawn? What's this? Okay, this is the physical card game. Yo, yeah, they had to do this. There's lots of them, though. Oh, I love those. When the two cards make one big card. I don't play this game, but that's always been cool to me. Whoa. The future awaits. And it's chrome. You don't give us the name? Okay. Why not? 10th anniversary of Pokemon Go. That just hit me like a bullet. Good God. And once again, too loud. That's fine.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow.
I wouldn't
We also
mind
have a
hopping back
promo
into
code to
Pokemon
share.
Go. Go for a walk, you know? Holy cow, that was the shortest trailer I've ever seen. Keep it going. Red version, blue version will be appearing. Oh!
Here.
Oh, this is cool! Chat, unfortunately this did leak. So I did see the red model before, but... And it's 3,000 gems.
EX.
Another year of 3,000 gems for logging in. Enjoy, Masters. And it's Cafe Remix. We're going right into it. The game that could. Does anybody play it? I have nothing against this game whatsoever. I've never heard a single person mention that they play it. And yet it's been here for like 7 years. Pokemon Sleep. I played that for a little bit. It's a good time. Can I go to Pokemon Sleep right now? I'm sure every streamer's made that joke. I'm sure every single person has made that joke that you've watched. Oh, Oh, Mew is cute. I love Mew. Okay. The Mew missions. Hashtag Mew missions. Man, they are zooming through this.
To
Pokemon
celebrate
Unite.
Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
That's crazy because Zapdos was like
The magnificent power
a
of
guy you
three
kill.
legendary bird Pokemon comes together.
like in the
Soar
map to get
stylishly
like
into
points.
battle. You can participate
Is
in the
that no
event to
longer the
unlock your
case?
Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
Johto starters.
Don't miss what's coming.
Unite's alright. I played it a little bit when it launched and then never again. But it's an alright game. Once again, nothing against these games. It's just it's so funny to see them like rapid fire. Okay, Pocket I do play. And once again, I mentioned they just released the Paldean Wonders. Is that what it's called? This one. They just released this. What the? I didn't know. I couldn't possibly read all that. Okay, 30 days. You can get hourglasses and okay. Just could not pause. What? Huh? Hold on now. Hold on. Yes. XD first. Yes. Oh, Chad, I love these games. I didn't even consider that they would show this here today. This felt like it would be a Nintendo Direct thing. XD, okay, so XD is like in some ways the better game. They kind of ironed out some of the creases that was in Colosseum. But Colosseum has like a swag to it. It's cool. It's the cooler one. So I would love to see both of them here. I don't know how much that makes sense from like Nintendo's end, but they've put like, you know, seemingly redundant games together. Oh, Gale of Darkness, great game. We're never getting anything like Gale of Darkness ever again.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
What's going on?
I'd like to give
No
you all some
Colosseum.
additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version
That's
games
right, that's coming out
for
today.
Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in
Great
Japan,
games.
were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Chat, were you a Fire Red or a Leaf
These
Green?
games
I was a
have
Leaf
been
Green
available
guy,
to play
because I
once
liked
more as
Venusaur.
download exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
Okay, so
This way, you can bring
dang.
Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions.
to visit
We hope you
Pokemon
look forward to
Champions.
it.
I wonder if that's like very specific language.
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Let's get into it. Chad, if they release this like right now, I would love to stream it, but I don't have like a team or anything. So, and you know what else is that I restarted Scarlet and Violet. So in order to like use that to like make a team, I would have to like play through the entirety of the game all over again. Which I wouldn't mind, but it would just be a thing I'd have to do. Okay, so Megas. The new Megas from Legends ZA are going to be in there, so we'll know their abilities. Play on the phone, play on the Switch. This is going to be the new hotness, chat. This is actually kind of a big deal. Lots of people who have been looking forward to this. Myself included. I wanted a good reason to like actually invest the time to make a good Pokemon team. And I haven't felt like I've had one. April. Okay. Mobile is later this year. Okay, so that is next month. I wonder why mobile later this year.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
Why? Are you adding more to it? Okay. Is it just like an advertisement? Like buy the DLC? I didn't buy it. Some of the new megas look cool, but I heard it was just kind of lackluster all around. But there's some fun stuff to it. Maybe one day. I've enjoyed other Pokemon DLCs. This is very weird. If they have nothing new to show about this is very weird. Look at all of them. More? No, they wouldn't put it in more. Do they need people to be in the multiplayer mode? Is that what's going on? To like populate it? Oh, did they not release this yet? See, chat, I already knew about Mega Garchomp Z. Okay, I see what they're doing. It's cool that it flies around. It's definitely cooler than the other Mega Garchomp. This one, I hate that one. Wow. Well, okay. If you say so. Chat, my food still is not here. I'm like glancing at it every now and again. It may be that I have to like get up.
Mega evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes.
That's awesome, man.
After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z.
In real life.
Obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay, Pokopia. I don't know how excited I am for this. I'm excited to look at it, is what I'm feeling, chat. I might watch other people play this. I don't know if this is a stream game for me. Or like an outside of stream game. It's just not the kind of thing I normally play, but I do think it looks like really pretty and cool. Feels like we've heard that a lot today. Stereo Rotom, that's cool.
Is that curious-looking stereo of Rotom?
Yes.
Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
It would appear so.
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, dude.
It can help liven up the town with
I'm
a
not immune to
variety of
nostalgia. When they hit the right button. For Tree City just now.
Let's listen to DJ Rotom's
Yep.
specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Damn, me too, y'all. I would love something to eat right this
How do
second.
you cook?
Oh wait, no, it's on the way. Chat. Oh no, it's all lining up. When they actually announce something, I want to look at it. My food's gonna be here. Oh no. Everything's fine. Who are you?
That's silhouette.
A greedent? Greedent? It can cook? Ratatouille? Squirrelatouille?
A greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
So they have like names.
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
Oh, pretty.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
Okay. Is it going to take forever like it used to on Animal Crossing?
First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too.
I hope this does well. This is a really cool idea. I'm sure kiddos will love this
You
too.
can transform into objects, too. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Oh my god, they got prop hunt in this game?
By working together,
Oh
you
wow.
could even
Okay,
build
so this is
something
more
this
involved than I
big.
thought it was going to be. It's like actually like you can like build. Okay.
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on
Whoa.
far-off adventures.
Whoa.
New
Okay.
encounters may await you as well.
Cool.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
You're telling me.
Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
March 5th. Yeah, that's in about a week. I hope you enjoy chat. I hope you enjoy this to the fullest. I'll probably be watching other people play. Sometimes you need a good game that's popular that you know you don't want to play yourself so that you can like have like watch your favorite streamer play. You know what I mean?
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday.
Sometimes I just have to stop watching
Hope you
people
enjoy
because they're
working
playing a
with
game that
Pokemon
I want to
develop
play.
a town from the
You know?
ground up.
I mean, you get it. Whoa.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
And one more thing.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you.
Okay, chat, here we go.
Thank you for tuning
Here we go. Let's see what we're looking at. It's going to be like Pokemon Art Academy or something. Oh? Oh, okay. Oh, it's like going through all the regions. I see. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while, huh? Whoa. Hi, pal. Oh? Hey. Yeah? Cool. Game Freak. Whoa. 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 Oh my god, they're showing the game. Oh my god, they're showing the game. Whoa, this looks good. Okay. Okay, it looks good. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're showing the game? The game? They're showing the game. And it looks pretty okay. Does it run okay? So far, it seems like, oh my god, the water looks good. Whoa. Now. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they've definitely upped the detail of the environments in Scarlet and Violet. I hope that's not a problem. But okay. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, they're showing this. Oh my god, these are the starters. Okay, what do we got? Was I right? Oh my god, it's a dog? I got a dog! Brout. Pomban and Gekwa. Okay, so I got the dog though. I'm not processing any of this yet. Can we go underwater? Like diving? Pokemon winds? Winds, plural? And waves. And there we have it, chat. Global simultaneous release in 2027? Not this year? Oh, that's early then. Like, that's early footage. Is that it? Okay. Well, yeah, that would appear to be it. Well, holy cow, chat. I tell you what, we could look back at all that now, or maybe I'll just talk about it later. Admittedly, I'll just talk about it later. I tell you what, I'll talk about it right now. You don't want this to be a video anymore. You want to listen to Live Nile, who's actually well rested, who can talk about it. Enjoy the Pokemon Brown finale, and I will see you in just a moment. All right, chat, can you hear me now? Apparently you couldn't hear me before. When I said a whole spiel about how long that video was going to be and like how we just wanted to get right into it. Can you hear me right now? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, I guess I had hit the mute on the mic area of my OBS. So hey, well rested, huh? No, that didn't happen. I did not get back to sleep. Should I have? Maybe. Yes. But instead, I just tried to eat good food, and I've had some coffee. I'm okay. I'm fine. I think I have the resolve to get through today. Let's play some music. Gen 10. Winds and waves. We got the starters. I think it's so funny how I list off a bunch of different things that that I was expecting for the direct, and basically none of them happened. I don't think, largely, I don't think I was surprised by a single thing. Which is what I predicted the other day. I was like, I feel like I'm going to watch this presentation, and it's going to be all stuff that I already know. I didn't expect to see that much of Gen 10. Pretty cool, right? I think it looks good. I think the starters look cool. Chat, do you have a favorite yet? Do you have a favorite starter Pokemon? I don't know if I do. I think what it feels like to me is how Scarlet and Violet felt, where I kind of like all three. But what those games taught me was that sometimes you can like all three of the starters, and then they get to their final evolution, and you could dislike all three starters. So for me, the final evolution is like, you're spending the most time with that. So that's the big kicker for me. I need to see what those look like. But since this presentation, we learned a couple things. for one, hold on, let me see if I can get this here for you. No, not as a link. I want to save it as an image. There we go. Version exclusive hats. In Pokemon Wins, you get that hat. Oh, that's too big. Hold on. I don't want to block chat. But you guys can see. Your hat depends on the game. This is incredibly important information. And despite what you might think, the Wins hat looks like pretty interesting, but I think I'm into the blue hat. I like the colors on the hat. I think I'm Waves. I think Waves is also a little bit easier to say. I was really surprised that it wasn't Wind and Waves, but instead it's Winds. That just seems like really tough in the mouth to me compared to Waves. Winds. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm Waves. I may decide in the future to go a different direction depending on what we learn, but I think I'm Waves. I love when they put the trainers in like outdoorsy or athletic gear. I agree. And something you can notice too is that it's kind of like a diving suit a little bit. Like it's like a full body suit and they just have clothes on top, you know? But so yeah, these are the new trainers. I think they look pretty good. The starters, let me see if I can quickly find a good photo of them, huh? I'm sure somebody reblogged it. Reblogged? What year is it? Blue Sky, repost. Yes. Let me see if I can find a screenshot. Not even one. Not even one. Hold on. I just want to have them on screen while I talk about them. One moment. Surely I will find a screenshot somewhere. It's the one thing everyone's posting about. Pack it up, Tumblerinas. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Sarah B account. This'll do me fine. Okay. Here we go. You guys get out of here. Yeah, they're also holding like little hoverboard things, I assume. See, I've had a thought for a long time that I didn't know how they were gonna handle like transportation around the region without like a big monster to do it. Maybe the hoverboards like transform into like different means of travel. I think that would make sense to me. Eventually, see, okay. Small tangent before we get to the starters. In Scarlet and Violet, there's this whole system where you can directly control your Pokemon and have them run around and do stuff and like not just like throwing them out and then they walk alongside you, but you're actually like controlling them with the control stick and buttons and stuff. So there's this whole system for controlling your Pokemon. I don't understand why they couldn't do like riding, you know? I mean, obviously you would have to have like different poses and stuff like that, but maybe, I don't know, they could have figured out something. Like maybe you like disappear into a Pokeball yourself somehow, and then they carry you around on their back, and then you come out of the Pokeball when you're done traveling. I don't know. That would have been easy. But so they had that whole system, and then it's barely used in the game. You have to unlock it in the DLC, I think. And nobody talks about it. But so I've been thinking like, okay, so how are they gonna, like, what is the plan? Each time they have to come up with a way to solve the HM problem. They could have figured out something, is how I feel about a lot of the Switch Pokemon games. Yeah. You know, it's a combination of a lot of different factors. But this looks good. I'm feeling good about it. Let me save this image really quick. Now the starters. Let's get those guys on screen. Where did I save it? Where the hell? Okay, hold on. There they are. We have Brout. What is it? Pombon. I keep wanting to say Pombomb, like with an M, but it's N, like Pombon, like a bonfire. And then Gekwa. Yeah, I don't really know which one I want yet. I think they're all kind of interesting to me. I was right about the dog. I knew a dog was coming. I was thinking about starters the other day, and I was like, I can't believe we haven't had like a proper dog as a starter yet. So it seems like we're getting it. And I feel like it's going to stay on 4 legs. I feel like this is the time. This is the one that's actually going to stay on legs. Or like on all 4s. Surely they wouldn't do it again. Surely they wouldn't do it another time. For the other 2, I feel like Brout. Okay, here's my prediction for Brout. Okay. Brout, the eyebrows will like grow into like big like tree branches with leaves, and it'll fly with its eyebrows, and it'll be grass flying. It'll fly around with big eyebrows made of leaves, and it'll be grass flying. That's my prediction. Gekwa, I have no idea. I think it's interesting looking. The website apparently says it like shoots water orbs out of its tail. Maybe psychic. I don't know, because it's part purple. Gekwa will definitely stand up. For sure. It has too much like humanoid personality already. Maybe like water psychic, water fairy, something like that. It will turn sexy derogatory, perhaps. But it could be cool. I look forward to seeing what they all turn into. I've seen people suggest Birdie might evolve into a Garuda-inspired design, so maybe Grass Dragon. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even think about that. They kind of have like a bit of like a Final Fantasy kind of look to them, don't they? Like you could do an Ifrit kind of thing. Maybe. Littlest Pet Shop character. That is true. Look at the environments there too, chat. Those trees look incredible for a Switch game. Granted, if you didn't see already, this is confirmed to be a Switch 2 exclusive. This will not be on the original Switch. You can find it on like websites and stuff, and in the trailer itself, they mention it. It is a Switch 2 game. Coming out in 2027. Pretty crazy. What I assume is going to happen is that it's going to come out in like February. Like January, February, around that time. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's going to be late into 2027 at all. But yeah, I mean, it kind of makes you think Nintendo must have like some sort of plan for the Switch 2 holiday, because if Pokemon isn't their plan, they got to have some kind of big game for the holiday, or it's going to look pretty bad. Like, obviously, you know, I don't know what it could be, but it could be Mario. But, because last holiday they didn't really have anything either. So they can't go 2 holidays in a row without having like some big new game. So whatever the next Nintendo Direct is, whenever that is, like March, probably, they're probably going to show like a lot, like a bunch of stuff, because they got to talk about Tomodachi Life more. They got to talk about Rhythm Heaven, Yoshi and his fuck-ass book. And of course, ARMS 2, right? And when that direct happens, as opposed to today where I recorded this and now we're watching it on stream, I will absolutely stream like live the next Nintendo Direct because I know you guys will be up no matter what time it is. And I have to see when they show ARMS 2, of course. But yeah, the rest of this Direct was about what I expected. Champions in April, which is good. That gives me time to actually like prepare for it if I want to stream it. I wish they gave more information though. That's my only problem with Champions is that I feel like I still don't understand it, even though it's coming out so soon. It feels like it's awkward. They haven't shown anything about it really. Just like the concept that you battle. And there's all the different gimmicks, which we already knew a year ago when they first announced it. And I feel like we still know nothing. So they gotta start talking about that a little bit more. Gale of Darkness on the GameCube NSO. I'm not gonna play it right away, but it's cool to have it. No Colosseum though. Weird. I really hope they have both. Because they are different games. I mean, like I mentioned in the video, Gale of Darkness is like an improved, mechanically kind of game. But it is like a totally different story. It would be nice to have both. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I really want to get into, though. I think I covered most of it. We've been going for like almost an hour, too. So we need to get into Pokemon Brown, because that's the primary thing we're wanting to do today. We got to get through it. This is the final stretch. They still haven't done a proper Pokemon platformer still. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised we didn't see like any sort of like new side game at all. There wasn't really anything new at all besides Gen 10. Everything we had known about, at least in some way previously. That's pretty nuts. I mean, Champions, we got the release date, but it was like nothing was like newly announced besides Gen 10. And that's not even coming this year. Pretty crazy. Anyway. I'm still glad I got up for it. It was pretty cool. We'll see how I feel here in a few hours where I start fading away. You guys need to keep me awake, all right? I'm not ending stream until Pokemon Brown is done. And this is the truth. We've also known the name of the games for some time. Yeah, that's true. That was one leak that I couldn't avoid. Everybody just started talking about it. But yeah, you guys need to keep me awake. I'm propping myself up with sticks and wire right now. Okay. Pause the music for now. Welcome. Oh, let me change the stream title, so people know what's up. There we go. Did they say it in a presents before today? I don't believe so. I feel like I would have remembered that. But chat, last we left off, we have 7 badges. And we actually beat another gym, which was Bugsy from Azalea Town that they threw in here, but he turned out to not be an actual gym leader. At least not, that could give us like a Region badge. So where we're going next is Igaloo. Igaloo City. So we got to cross this little bit here. And then from there, I mean, it's a straight shot to the Region League. We just got to go up from, whatchamacallit. I'll find it. J-Root. And then we'll see if there's other stuff that happens. I honestly don't know. This could be all of 2 hours or maybe like 5 or 6. So I honestly don't know. But let's get right into it. Oh no. Am I healed up? I assume so. Getting started early with a naked man. Yeah, I agree. I don't think the town names have really worked for me. Go Shu. I'll talk more about like my impressions of Pokemon Brown once we're like in the credits of the game and everything. But I've been thinking about like what has worked for me and what hasn't worked so far. But I think at the end of the day, I think this was a good game for for the 30th anniversary. Like instead of playing through Red and Blue, I'm happy we did something that was kind of new and interesting. Sort of celebrating like the fan game side of everything. And it was a new experience for me. Like even if I struggled a little bit to parse it all, it was still like, you know, we're not going to Viridian City right now. This Omastar sprite is crazy. Striking a pose. I can't believe Pitbudge is almost level 60. I mentioned last time that I'm worried that we might be a little bit over-leveled, and I still feel that way. So hopefully things ramp up for the Elite Four. Oh yeah, I agree. Like when you look at what a fan game emphasizes, changes, takes from future games and eliminates from old games, and what the combination of all those things, it can tell you a lot about what the creator values, but also like where the problems lie in both like Game Freak and the ROM hack fan game creator side, where sometimes, you know, either of them don't really understand what exactly they're changing and the effects it has on the rest of the game. Yeah, and the gameplay balance, that's really tough. It must be like incredibly tough to try and balance a Pokemon game, because you have so many different, you know, possibilities for what you could end up with. And if someone wanted to just take the time and then train up everybody to like a gross level, you know, they could do that. And it would make the game like really, really easy. I'm not much for game design. I've not really studied that in my life. I mean, I took one class on it, but I didn't really do that well. It's not really what I studied, but I mean, I've played enough games and thought enough about game design to be interested in it, but... People love hard level caps, and I do try to talk them out of it because I think they're a bit silly. Yeah. It seems like maybe like too violent of an answer for the balancing thing. It's like it's kind of a blunt answer. There must be some like more creative way to handle it. Cedra. I was trying to remember if like gas did anything to water, but I don't think so. Let's just do shoe. Chat, what do you think about thunder? I'm worried that we're gonna get through the Elite Four and thunder's just gonna be like gone. And we're gonna struggle without a source of electric moves. I think we should maybe downgrade to Thunderbolt. And I know last stream I was like, oh, Thunder's fun. But that's when I had like constant access to a Pokemon Center. PP up Thunder? Maybe. I think I only have one left. So I don't know how much that would do for me. But I mean, it's 10 uses. And then if we keep missing, then that's just going to add up the uses. You know, it's almost essentially like 5 uses by the end of it, if we get unlucky. Dugong. Thunder! You know, not to count my chickens before they hatch, I have been trying to think of what I'm going to be playing next as a series. Is there anything specifically you guys would like to see me play? Don't I have ethers? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, I have a few of them, it would seem. Let's get those organized. Well, I guess that's it. Is there anything, like, any sort of, like, franchise or something that you would like me to play through? I also think, though, there's a difference in liking a game and it being a good stream game, and also it being a good game to watch. That someone would want to watch. Like, you can like a game and not want to watch another person play it for hours, you know? And likewise, why did I use low kick? I was thinking about something else. Likewise, a game can be fun to play, but, you know, not easy to commentate over. Hi, my kids like these games. Is this the new one? Yes, Ryan, my friend, who has multiple children, yes. How are your kids doing, by the way? Best I can think of is Rubato, because the other games I'm interested aren't, like, out. See, that's another thing. It's, right now, I kind of have to keep playing old games. I fed them grapes and Dr. Pepper. Damn. Ain't that the life? Yeah, I love this sprite. What was I saying? There's not a lot of new games that are coming out right now that I actually care about. Like, I mean, I almost said Fire Emblem. Jesus, I am tired. Resident Evil Requiem does look cool, but I mean, that would be too big of a buy for a guy who hasn't played Resident Evil before. So, it's a water type, right? Okay. Be prepared for me to make some, like, terrible, terrible mistakes today. Because my brain is only half working. But it's Pokemon Day. We have to finish Brown today. Maybe an NSO game would be good? Maybe. Some kind of old game. I definitely don't want to jump into another Pokemon game right away. I definitely want to take a break from Pokemon for a while. But now I do know that we're not going to be playing Gen 10 this year. So, Pikmin? I never played Pikmin. That is something to consider. Is that a game that's fun to watch, though? I know people like playing it, but would it be frustrating for like the Pikmin fans to watch me do stupid nonsense? and make mistakes? I don't entirely know why I never played Pikmin as a child. I'm late to this convo, but upcoming game releases feel so odd right now, particularly from Nintendo. After Pokopia next week, they have nothing dated. Yeah, and now we know, like, their holiday season, they gotta, like, step up to the plate, because now Pokemon's not their holiday thing. Please play Pikmin, it'd be so fucking funny, I promise. Damn. I've always wanted to. I've never found a good time. You may have to be comfortable with pausing to ask chat for help for Pikmin games. Maybe. What was I doing? Sea King. Am I out of thunder? Is that why I was trying to switch? Oh no, I was trying to keep Shu alive. Who cares? We're playing live. We're playing on the edge. Yeah, at this point, I would say the big holiday games, it's probably time for a Mario, and it's probably time for ARMS 2. Put it on the docket. Put it in your prediction videos. Let the people know. You can play the Pikmin games in any order, too? No. I would play them in order. I would play them in order for sure. Niall, I missed it, but what do you think of the starters? Oh, they seem nice. I like all three of them pretty equally. For me, as always, it's about the final stages. Like, with Scarlet and Violet, I liked the first stages of all those. And then the last ones I didn't really enjoy. So, one is kind of not always kind of newcomers compared to later games, which is why it'd be funny to start with. True. This is true. Oh, by the way, off stream, I figured out how Rage Fist works. In this game specifically, they made it into a ghost-type triple kick. So it starts at 30 power, and then I believe it doubles, or it gets stronger with each of the 3 hits. So. I can't remember if that's how it works in Scarlet and Violet, but I don't believe so. If I recall, the way it works is that it gets stronger with each time you get hit. But what is this? South Edge Bay. And what's your deal? You started with 3, played 2, played 1, and then played 4. Now where does this go? People often lose things in the city underpass. And me without my item finder. I'll just hit the A button a bunch. Let's see about this way. Nope. Okay. I will consider Pikmin. Hi, do you have Nidoqueen? Want to trade it for Nidoking? No! There's a shortcut to Igaloo City nearby. Oh, this is a different place. Where are we right now? Just Omicron with the 20 stream streak. Unrelated to Pikmin or Pokemon, but this finally showed up today on Twitch. That's crazy. I cannot believe I've streamed 20 times already. We're coming up on 2 months. Time flies, doesn't it? Pokemon Brown kind of took us all month, didn't it? Well, I guess February is a shorter month, but we need to go back. See, this is the thing with the stream series. I mean, Pokemon Brown is an RPG. It removed a few of my streams too. That's weird. That's not anything I did. But yeah, that's the thing with the series. Is that I mean, it's a long-term commitment, especially an RPG. Like I've mentioned before, I thought about playing like Final Fantasy Tactics on stream because of the new remake, but that would be like very long. And even longer if I did poorly. Why am I fighting a tentacle? Leave. I bought that version of Tactics and I still haven't played it. It's so tough to want to start an RPG, even when you like them. It's the same thing with Live Alive for me. I started it and then I played like the caveman section for a little while and then I didn't really finish it ever. I need to get back to it. Because I know I'll like it, it's just, it's... When you know that's going to be like what you're playing for like a week or more, it gets difficult to get the gumption. It's funny because watching long streams is the same as watching a sibling play a game, so I have a lot of patience for a long series. Are you looking for non-series games to play too? Are we seeing Johnny again? Good point and good question. I would maybe do one more stream of Pacific Drive just to see how that goes. Really give it some focus now that we know how to play. Maybe that could even be what we do next. I forgot what we're about to run into. I'll just leave. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is a problem. Yeah, let's swap out. To... We're out of Thunders. What about Remnant 2? Nah. Can you low-key stream Burger Time for the Game Boy? I tell you what I did think about, but I'm kind of playing chicken with it, is I thought about playing the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons Zelda games. Because I really loved Link's Awakening. I really loved Echoes of Wisdom on Switch. Like, those are some of my favorite of the Zelda games. And... but my thought was like, but what if they make a Switch version, though? You know, like, what if they make one where you, like... It's all in one game and you can like swap manually in game, and then I've played the Game Boy ones on stream, and then I would want to play the Switch one, you know? Anyway, I know that's wishful thinking, but I feel like that's the way things are nowadays, is that like if I wanted to play let's say I wanted to play Ocarina of Time on stream, we could be seeing like a remake of that coming up again, like for another time. Because it's been so long. An Oracle's randomizer? I wouldn't want to do a randomizer for my first time through. Because I've never played those before. I'd want the standard experience. Let's do Frungleby. You know Thunderbolt. This is why you need to play the Flintstones Big Trouble in Bedrock for the Game Boy Advance. Did they really make a Flintstones game for the Game Boy Advance? That seems like a little bit late to the party. There's actually a lot of Zelda games that I've not played through all the way before. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before, but something I've been doing for the past few years is around like November, Thanksgiving time, I have been playing a Zelda game at mostly to completion. For the past few years, each time doing a different one. Like I started with, the way it started was I started Link's Awakening on Switch around Thanksgiving. And I was like, oh, the vibes on this are good. Like playing Zelda during the fall, eating some like Thanksgiving food, I really enjoyed it. So I started to make it a tradition for myself. And then I did, it was either Wind Waker, was it Wind Waker the next year? Yes. Yeah, because then it was Tears of the Kingdom that I played during the fall. And then this past year I did Majora's Mask, which I didn't really finish Majora's Mask. I kind of need to get back to it. But it was because there were so many Zelda games that I've never played before. I feel like they were making games based on those old cartoons up until the GameCube. Yeah, that's true. I remember like a lot of like Looney Tunes games. But yeah, I gotta finish Majora's Mask. I said I was gonna do it before 2026, and I didn't. I got to the start of like I was approaching the Zora dungeon when I finished the last time. Or when I not finished, when I played the last time. So there's still a good bit left. And there's a bunch of side quest stuff I gotta finish, but I did a lot too. I was being pretty thorough about it. Why did I switch to Pit Budge? I don't know. Go my Hyper Beam. The SNES version of Toy Story. Don't tempt me. My friend Lou loves that game. She would love me to play Toy Story for the SNES. Lantern? But the reason I kind of stopped entertaining the Oracle games for stream was because, I mean, we're just now finishing a Game Boy game. And, I mean, I don't know if you guys would want to watch more Game Boy games for a while. I kind of want to mix it up, you know? So. But maybe sometime soon. Maybe during the fall. Maybe we save that for the next game I play during Thanksgiving season. Have we made it to Igaloo City? And, whoa. Something pushes you. What the heck? Weird. What does this say? Igaloo City. The totally underrated city. Not next, but in general, I'd love to see you play the Neverhood. That sounds familiar, but I can't place it in my brain. Rumor is that the Mist Stone can break the barrier, but that's an item from the ancient Guardian's time. The Mist Stone has long been forgotten, just like that old shelter in the depths of Mount Boulder. Now don't start introducing lore to me. Because that's going to make me think that we're not quite done with the game yet. I thought you meant Everhood. No, I know the Neverhood is different. And maybe I've even seen it before, but the Neverhood would be a cool stream game. Have you played the Portal games before? Absolutely. I love Portal 1 and 2. Igaloo Park. We're not really wanting to catch any more Pokemon, though. We're kind of set, but we could look in there for a little while. Never hurts to have extra items. What do you got? The usual suspects. Ooh. Good to have another source of Hyper Beam. But yeah, I played both Portal games. Obviously, I played a lot of TF2. In terms of Valve stuff, I played Half-Life 1. And I got like, I want to say, like 3/4 of the way through Half-Life 2. Not the episodes, but just the original. Is this the park? No, that's Mount Boulder. Shortcut to Mercen City. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that there was supposed to be a Pokemon in here that's like causing it to freeze. And this is the park. Okay. Is it your first time here? Yep. Okay, so it is basically the Safari Zone, but there's just different Pokemon in it. Let's take a look. I'm noticing also now that I haven't seen a gym here yet. That's kind of concerning, considering we were coming here to find a gym. What do we got? Execute. I wonder if there's items in here too. I didn't even think about that. Because this is how you get surfed before, right? Maybe the gym is underground. It could be in that cave. But how do we get in the cave if it keeps pushing us out? I like to buzz. Okay, hold on. Wait, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess we have a Nidoran. The Nidoran, the poison pin Pokemon, stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. No. Can't go down that way. Oh, we have to surf, I guess. A nugget? Delicious. Why is the evolution theme playing in a regular overworld map? That's how the Safari Zone used to sound back in the day. This is the Safari Zone music for Red and Blue. They just reused it. Now what the heck is this? Oh, it's a door. Something like a short hike, Untitled Goose Game, or The Pathless, like a shorter kind of indie game. Maybe. I played a short hike, but the other two I've not played. Now what is this? I'm catching Pokemon to take home as gifts. Sarah, where did my boyfriend Eric go? Maybe I can help find your boyfriend? I think Death Road to Canada could be fun to watch and play, maybe as a one-off or the occasional run. Maybe. I don't really know what that game's like, but... Pink Panther Pinkadelic Pursuit. Oh my god, I didn't mean to throw that. There we go. Trainer tips. Pokemon hide in tall grass. Zigzag through grassy areas to flush them out. Awesome, thanks. Nothing like learning that here at the tail end. Niall will emotionally struggle to be that naughty little goose. It's true. I wouldn't call myself mischievous. It's not really my purview. That game looks cute, though. Rhyhorn. One of my go-to travel games on airplanes. Yeah, send me the trailer. I'll check it out. What is this? What is this little tuft? I can't interact with it. It's like a totally original sprite for just like this spot. That's so weird. It's like... What the heck? Weird. Why would they put that there? Double edge. Not really finding anything here. I was expecting like a key item, not like TMs and such. Now hold on. It's where you unlock the truck for Mew, I see. My Eevee evolved into Leafeon, but a friend's Eevee turned into a Glaceon. I wonder why. A hole was dug somewhere in the park. Is that what that little spot is? But by who? Or what? There's lots to be found here, but don't run out of steps. Metal coat. Now hold on now. I mean, obviously, this is the trouble with Pokemon games, is that you get attached to a team, and then you find some cool items that let you get cool Pokemon at the tail end. And then you consider, like, replacing everybody, but no, we can't replace everybody now. But you also have to give people tools to, like, get the evolutions they need. Like, if you had a Scyther, I mean, that just changed everything for you, you know? Another one of those things. And now what the heck do we do about this? Maybe if I hit select next to it or on it? No? Because that's how I do HM stuff. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Well, no, let's go back to that door on the other side. Like over here? Ah, shoot. Well. I don't really feel the need to go back in there, to be honest with you, chat. I mean, there's probably other stuff to look at, but... Okay, we still have slots. Yeah, not seeing a gym here is unfortunate. Unless this is the gym. Well, let's take a look inside Mount Boulder, I guess. And you know, we're going to run into a lot of stuff in here that I don't want to, like audio-wise, that I don't want to listen to. So how about we just get the music going once again. Whoa. What is this? There must be enough food in here to last for years. And beds? What? It's like a bunker. Yeah. What's going on in here? Hi, Ditto. Old and dusty PC. This looks like a diary. Read it? Sure, and let's turn down the music a little bit. I spoke to Stella again today. I wish I hadn't. She has seen it all. The oceans will boil from the wrath of the one with the gaze of fire and claws of steel. Once the oceans have evaporated, it will gallop across the seabed and ravage this land I love. It will be scarred and rendered but a barren wasteland. My friends, my family, they don't want to hear my words. There will be no survivors. Rijan is doomed. I must prepare. The other entries are password protected. Were they referring to that legendary guardian? How ominous. Okay. I mean, the closest thing I could think of is like Heatran? Maybe? I don't know, or Entei or something like that? Now where does this go? Whoa. Hey, pal. You came from the bunker? That place is pretty much abandoned. Even wild Pokemon go inside from time to time. My friend is so obsessed with conserving it because she's fearful of the Guardians. Poor thing. Scared of an old tale. She even wanted to build other warps around the region, but this one and the back door at Mount Boulder are the only ones she's been able to maintain. Now where the heck am I now? Whoa. Okay, so don't jump down yet. Okay, so chat, remember when I was talking about the person who like wouldn't let me through unless I beat the Pokemon League? That's the guy. That's the guy I was running into over there. He wouldn't let me in. And I think that's where strength is. Speaking of. Well, what's this first? A collection of amulets, you don't say. Did I hold on to the red amulet? No, I think I put it away. Hey, have you seen my special amulet? I need it. No, I haven't seen it. Well, let's come back. Oh, God. Does that mean we have to... Oh, my God. That sucks so bad. Oh, that sucks so bad. Because, chat, we have to go down and then... Okay. Alright. We have to go the long way. Shame on me for trying to conserve slots, I guess. There we go. Well, let's deposit some while we're here. What the heck is this egg about? Maybe I could talk to the daycare guy? I think he knows about eggs. And to be honest with you, chat, we don't really need money at all. So I don't think we need the nugget. So I think we're good here. Might as well heal. And to get here, we had to go to, Eagaloo. Make the trip around again. No, not this way, the other way. What is that? Rare bone, I guess. How rare? I didn't really explore this place pretty closely either. Might have been something I missed. A lot of complex files. They seem to be about Rijan, Nalsho, and the Guardians. So rare it's mooing? Yes. Okay. And we're back. Niall gave the red amulet to the man. The man put it in his pocket. Thank you so much, kid. No problem. Now, what's that reward? Oh yeah, it's an HM that can push boulders around. There we go. We have located strength. And we know just who to give that to. I'm pretty sure we don't need Outrage. I would rather keep Sing. Just to have Sleep as an option. And Strength is, it's a stab move, so. Whoa! I don't even have to hit select. I just have access to strength at all times. Cool. Mist Stone. Hold the phone. That guy was talking about a Mist Stone. In, whatchamacallit? Eagaloo. You. So, you managed to get a Mist Stone. You may be the one. That cave was supposed to be a test for trainers looking for the Eagaloo gym. But the new leader, well, you'll find out soon enough. Okay. Well, chat, we have found our way in, it would seem. Are we all healed up? Yep. I'm going to save really quick. We got Taco Bell last night. I was going to get a Crunchwrap, but they had limited time street chalupas that I couldn't pass up. Are those the kind with like the crunchy cheese on the outside? I don't know if I'm as into those. But I like the chalupas normally. Yeah, pork Crunchwrap, right? I'm gonna save real quick, and then I'm gonna use the bathroom. I will be right back. Shouldn't take me too long, and then we will do this gym. See you all in a moment. Alrighty. Sorry about that, chat. Let's get right back to it. I'll turn off the music for now. Or is it going to be... is it going to be a dungeon? Well, we'll find out, shall we? Is there an item here? Please don't have wild... What is the purpose of wild encounters in here? Like, why? What purpose does this serve? Okay, I'm putting the music back, chat. I don't care what y'all say. I'm putting it back. I can't deal with it. I just can't. I know you're tired of hearing me complain about it too. So. Sky attack. I'm going to keep fly, as previously mentioned. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to kill that Onyx, but that's fine. Dubious disc. Now, I thought the dubious disc was after the Pokemon League. You're telling me I could have actually evolved to Gimbal right now had I just waited and done more research? Well, we can't change the past, can we? Besides, Gimbal made his decision. I'm not going to use this dubious disc. That's the last thing we need to do. What we need to do is get that rock up there so we can hit that switch. Well, that's the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, chat, we love a good strength puzzle. We love pushing boulders around. You don't get to do this anymore. It's been a long time since you've had to push boulders around. Like, when's the last game? Was it X and Y? Was that the last time? And even then, if I remember right, X and Y had strength, but you like just pushed a boulder into a slot and then you were done forever. Do we have any repels? Not that I can tell. Maybe in the PC. I didn't buy any. Okay, I see what we have to do. Ooh, level 43 Noibat. This would probably be where you want to catch Noibat. If you were wanting to use one in a playthrough. Because then you wouldn't have to train it up too long. Oh, you know another thing I learned about Porygon Z that Gimbal would have evolved into? Did I do this wrong? No. No, I know what I have to do. I have to, like, go up and then around. In this game, it's actually abnormal sound. Like, it gains the sound type when it evolves into Porygon Z. Weird. Like, I wouldn't associate sound with that Pokemon, really. I wonder why. But yeah, I think we push across, and then we push down. Then we push across. Glitches can make loud noises, I guess. Okay. Do we just push across now? Yeah, we just push across. Nice. What did that do? I guess we'll find out. Oh, did it open this way up? I think that's what happened. How did you get a mist stone? Scizor. Should we teach flamethrower to somebody? Just to have it for like steel types? Like this? I don't know. Maybe Earthquake? Flamethrower to Frunglepede? Right now on Frunglepede we have Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. It'd be tough to replace one of those. I guess we already have Ghost on another Pokemon, but I don't want it to be so localized, you know? What does this do? Nope. Okay. Typhlosion. Why is he doing a little dance? This sprite is funny. Got the leg is out. Let me at him. Let me at him. Blissey? Should still be normal type, right? Oh my god! What a good sprite for Blissey. What a delightful creature. All right. Moving right along. Yo, champ in making. This is the hardest gym yet. Heard the leader uses ground type. So water and grass types would do best against him. Chat, I think... yeah, that's actually really hard for us. Ground, specifically, we don't have a lot to deal with it. Like, we have... Honest to God, I think it's just Ice Beam. Oh, that's bad. I mean, Pidpudge can dodge ground moves, but in terms of, like, offensive power towards ground types, we're kind of boned. Like, not good. Well, I mean, I kind of dig that, you know? Because that means that... Whoa. Okay, so don't touch those. Then where do I go? Oh. Flying is good against ground type? Well, flying can dodge ground type. It's not super effective on ground type. It's immune to ground, rather. Kingdra. Right. Fungal P. How we doing? We're fine. What does gas do to you? Okay, it's just standard. Cross chop? Ooh. Okay. Cross chop is really strong. It has a high crit chance, I believe, but it's inaccurate. It's kind of like a more reliable dynamic punch. I kind of feel like we need to keep low kick, right? At least just have it around. So I feel like we'd need both. Because I don't like the idea of our only fighting move being cross chop, but only 5 uses. So I'm keeping Rage Fist. I mean, Dragon offensively, we already have, but then if we get rid of Outrage, then our only super effective moves against Dragon are on Frungal P. Oh no, whatchamacallit, Spinach has Play Rough. Then we're fine. I think I'm gonna get rid of Outrage. I would be more inclined to use Cross Chop than Outrage at many moments. Because I don't think I've even hit Outrage even once. Somebody's poisoned. Machamp. What does gas do to fighting? Super effective. Good to know. Right. Okay. Now this goes over here. I don't want to have to go back to the Pokemon Center, so I'm just going to start using some items. We've got Hyper Potions to spare. I know that goes down. That's our way out, so I should just keep moving. Hi, Poliwrath. Now I know Gas is super effective against you. Right, mate? Yep. Keep it going. Jeez Louise, buttons. No. We need to just swap to Pit Punch. Raichu? Boom. Spinach is trying to learn Giga Impact. Spinach can't learn more than 4 moves. I am assuming that, like Hyper Beam, if we kill with Giga Impact, we could just keep using it. But I don't know what we would replace. Ironhead, it has a flinch chance, but moves with a flinch chance are only good if you're fast. And I don't think Donphan's very fast. But is that our only move against Fairy right now? I think it is. Oh, boy. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I think I would rather have, like, more super effective coverage. Whoa. Whoa! That's a new sprite. Hold on. What? You thought I was one of the goons here? Pathetic. Ever since losing to a punk kid up in Kanto 9 years ago, the old boss has gone and lost the respect of the organization. You know what that makes this? A prime target for recruitment. There's a region west of here that's corrupt and superstitious enough to exploit for our own ends. Soon as everyone here gets word of our plans, they'll join us and we'll rake in the cash. And you, kid? Want to join us to become a pallet patroller? New evil team? Whoa! Cool! I mean, they're bad guys, but really cool. Let's try out Cross Chop. Not a great animation, but it works. There's a region west of here. Do they mean Nalsho? They must. Evil team for this game or for Prism? Probably for Prism is what I'm thinking now. I mean, think about it. Palette Patroller. I'm assuming they come in multiple colors. And, you know, Prism is like, when light goes through it, it splits apart into colors, right? Maybe this is like a teaser for Prism right now that they put in the game. That's kind of cool. I mean, obviously, we're pretty late in the game to be introducing a new evil team, but Snorlax. Let's try Cross Chop again. Umbreon. I'm realizing now that this guy's Pokemon are all like the color black. I mean, arguably Snorlax isn't. I mean, its sprite is like blue, and then later it becomes like in recent games it's like a teal color, but originally it was like black. I wonder if this is a 20th anniversary version thing. Maybe. It is kind of like a weird spot to be running into this guy. Honchkrow also. Yeah, shoot. Whoa! Dude! What a cool sprite. Honchkrow's so cool. It's gonna use Sky Attack. I can't believe that didn't kill, by the way. Y'all notice that? I used Thunder on it and it didn't die, and then it killed me. This is a strong Honchkrow. Does Honchkrow have like really high special defense or something? Bird fight. Bird versus bird. Well, that's not good. I mean, oh, you know what I just realized? We have Surf. We have Surf for ground types. And we had it on Shu, but now Shu is dead. And I don't want to go back to the Pokemon Center. I'll take that as a no. Doesn't matter what you do. You humiliate the boss here by defeating him. You'll just be helping us. Nope, its defenses are 152-52? Then what the fuck? Why would Thunder not kill a Honchkrow if I was like higher level than it? As a Raichu? What the heck happened? Did they change Honchkro's stats? I don't know if they've changed any of the stats of Pokemon in this. Palette Red and I will soon take on these clowns. And then when he least suspects, boom, I'll be in charge. Interesting. I think that gives us something to look forward to in Prism, for sure. But like I said, Prism's not going to be for a while. I don't want to overload y'all on Pokemon all at once. Oh, okay. So we're doing this. Yeah, let's just do it, huh? What? You're the gym leader here? Well, well. So it's happened again. After regrouping in Johto following our defeat in Kanto, we moved to Rijan, hoping to escape detection of any intruders. But alas, you know how it played out. I, Giovanni, the Eagaloo City Gym Leader, will once again disband Team Rocket if you manage to defeat me. Let us see who the better one is, shall we? Goodbye forever, huh? Just a lying dude. With 6 Pokemon, by the way. Maybe I could have put Frungalp up front, but, oh well. I think Sandslash has high defense, so let's try Frungalp. Ooh, that's gonna hurt very bad. Oh. Or maybe not. Is Clefable this tanky? Like, especially on the physical side? They must have changed some stats around. I can't be yawning now, chat. We're only just getting started. Mamoswine. Okay, let's swap back to buttons. Get a cross chop in there. Come on, one hit. Nice. Gliscor. We need ice back. Hopefully we can hit first. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal. I doubt this thing can kill me in one hit. Now that I know that we're tanky, healing is oh. Now hold on. Yep, there's the poison. Stay awake or I will use the Nido Orb's power to make you stand up. I'm doing good right now. It just may get... What do you mean, critical hit? Like, sometimes it's like this game knows, like, exactly what to do to get your goat. Let's try Surf. Actually, let's do Sing first. Because I didn't think Surf was going to kill, to be honest with you. Yep. And that was a crit, too. So, the sleep turns are very helpful. Nidoking. Let's keep the train rolling. Nice. Dang, even that was a critical hit. Yeah, it would seem ground types are definitely our weakness. 2 crits in a row. The crits are getting crazy. Now that we're, I guess, higher level, maybe because our speed is higher. Rhyperior. Keep hanging out. Rhyperior is one of those... I really like Rhydon. Horn Drill. Uh-oh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep right now. Okay. Rhyperior is one of those where I feel like a lot of people were disappointed by Rhyperior because it's a little bit goofy looking. I don't hate it, but I do think I like Rhydon more. Which is kind of good. You can make Rhydon work in, like, alongside Rhyperior because of Eviolite. Which, if you don't know Eviolite chat, if your Pokemon can still evolve, it raises your defenses by a lot. So you can make a Rhydon work, especially in an in-game playthrough. Yeah, Magmortar, another good example. Lordy, lordy. Persian. That's right. Alright, buttons. Deal the final blow. We're out of cross chop. That is fine. Guard special. Okay. Look, if we can give a bit of criticism out right now, there's been so many times during these gym fights where they have used an item for absolutely no fucking reason. and it lets me win every single time. Like, why would you use a guard special when you're facing a physical, like, fighting type right now? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a limitation of the AI in the game? Yeah, I don't know. I was beginning to feel rather nostalgic. You have earned my star badge and the League's acceptance. So, it comes to an end. My defeat has happened, and as promised, Team Rocket will be disbanded. But before I go, take the star badge, and take this parting gift, too. Fisher. Wow. Just like Earth Badge and Kanto, the Star Badge makes Pokemon of all levels obey your every command. It shows your true mastery as a Pokemon trainer. Now, it is time to say farewell. Give Red my best regards if you happen to cross paths with him, will you? Yeah, goodbye forever, but actually forever. Let's get out of here, huh? Oh. Only one thing left to do, chat, and we know exactly where to go. But first, let's handle some small things here. Get healed up. Do some item depositing. Yeah, we don't need the rare bone. Don't need strength. We don't need sky attack. And we don't need Fisher. And well, I guess I'll just throw the dubious disc into the PC. I mean, I'm sure that won't be a problem. One other thing I want to do is go back to believe it's Hayward that has the big mart. Because I think this is where they sell Thunderbolt. And I want to grab that for Shu. Was it here? No, it might be one more up. Yeah. No, because that's this place. Then is it this one? Yeah, here we go. Thunderbolt. And let's grab Flamethrower and just see who can learn it. Do you have any revives? No. And I think, I guess I should, right? I tell you what though, let's wait until we see if the Pokemon League has a mart, because they'll probably have the best items. So, oh yeah. Thunderbolt first. Wow, Buttons can learn Thunderbolt. That's crazy. Yeah, so we trade a little bit of power here for 5 more uses and perfect accuracy. I think it's worth it. Now, Flamethrower, who can learn this? Just to have it around. Missing No or Frunglepee? We have to keep Shadow Ball. The only thing I would think of getting rid of on Frunglepee would actually be Thunderbolt. Because we have Shu, but then that would be... we would be relying on Shu a lot for electric type moves. You know? Like if Shu goes down in a fight and we need electric, we're kind of boned at that point. So, fire, I mean, it beats bug for us, which we have Pit Punch for as well, but it might be worth it actually. I think overall it might be worth it. Let's just see what turns up, you know? But yeah, so now, I mean, I guess there are some places we could check out with strength, right? But I honestly don't know, like where. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if we need to do much more exploring. I think we're good to go. I mean, we could look for legendary Pokemon, but there's just no need, you know? Unless the Elite Four is somehow, like, way higher level than I'm thinking, we probably don't need more XP yet. And maybe one day, sometime in the future, we do, like, a bonus stream where I do some of the post-game, I run around and just explore again. You know, but not today. Today is about winning. Today is about victory. And thus we go to Victory Road. That's the Marine Badge. Go right ahead. Started with the Marine Badge. The Marine Badge... I guess it was Water type, right? Did we start with a Water Gym? I guess so. Only if you have the Hail Badge. That's the Hail badge. The one that we thought had a Glaceon, but ended up not having a Glaceon. Just so many of the gyms had an evolution for some reason. The Sparky badge. That was the engineer guy who we caught Spinach for, and then had the training montage with Spinach. The Sprout badge. For the Sprout badge, who did we use? Oh, we just cleaned up with Pit Pudge, I think. Where does this go? Getting here was too easy. Those gym leaders won't use their true teams even if I begged them. Why would they purposely make it easier for the challengers? If you continue this way, you'll get into Seneca Caverns. Many strong Pokemon live in its depths, and some even say ancient Pokemon still live there. But I only ever found some fossils. So that's where you get fossils, I guess, is over here. You want to just take a quick look? Because clearly this is like, you know, it's a detour, but we might as well see what's going on in here, right? I don't think there's anything to surf up to up there. Yeah, definitely not. There's a house there. What is this? What's in here? Flaffy. Fanpy. Alright, I don't think I'm worried about outside as much as inside. You're not a trainer. I'm studying the cave in search of fossils to revive powerful ancient Pokemon. I know that. Oh, something I'm noticing, chat, is the reason the Pokemon are weaker than normal is because you can actually get here with just 4 badges. So we could have explored this a lot sooner. But how on earth would I have known that? You know? Like, why would I have thought to go to the Pokemon League at that point in the story? I guess to check out the map? I don't know. Like, if you check out the map and see that path? Kind of a weird way to do that. Mischievous. I did come here with 3 badges? Huh. Give me your fossils. Team Rocket's here? Buddy, I got bad news for you. Check out the badge. I disbanded you guys like twice in a row. Team Rocket is no more. Oh, good. Okay. Considering this is a dungeon, let's speed this up a little, shall we? No, 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 no. This'll do. Sure. The leader won't be happy. Dude, the leader is on vacation. A permanent vacation. Dude's on sabbatical. Forever. What's up here? Anything? No. That looks like something. Helix fossil. Okay. Crow. Just a place to land, I guess. Weird. No item or anything. Yeah, nothing. Big rock. Another Team Rocket guy. Where do you think you're going? Chad, I was thinking about Sword and Shield earlier. I don't know when I'm gonna play that again. I never did a second playthrough of Sword and Shield. It's gonna be like the only Pokemon game that I've never like gone through a second time. And it's weird. I guess I don't really feel the need to go back either. I don't even hate Sword and Shield. Like it's not a... Oh, I'm going backwards, I think. Wait, no, there was a guy over here I know I haven't talked to. Did you find any fossils? Like, I'll go back and play through Scarlet and Violet for sure. But Sword and Shield... You double did Scarlet and Violet? No, I guess what I mean is, like, I plan to. Especially now that Champions is coming out, because I'll need a game to, like, prepare Pokemon in. But, yeah, I did all of Scarlet, and I did all the DLC, too. What is this place? I'm checking Reddit for Pokemon Prism updates. A canon Redditor in this game. Imagine you meet a guy and the first thing he tells you is that he uses Reddit. Open world was not for me. I think I prefer linear. That may be a problem because it's looking like Winds and Waves might be open world again. I have Kangaskhan, a Pokemon that doesn't appear in Rishon. It'll cost you a pretty penny. 60,000. Want it? Buddy, I got bad news for you. I'm just going to ignore what he said. Buddy, Kangaskhan does appear in Rishon. You just didn't have the virus scanner. I just want to hear him say it again, though. No swaggy swag for you, then. This Pokemon Center was built recently. Teleporter's taking forever. I want it now. Now, who is this? Whoa. Now, hold on. What's going on in here? Hello there, I am a scientist. I'm with the science team. I'm in the process of building a teleporter that will warp anybody from Rishon to Nalsho. Think of it as a shortcut to our league, because Nalsho doesn't have their own league. Although, it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. People are getting impatient, but I'm still at it. For being so patient, would you like a reward? Sure, I guess. Here, take this so-called magic wand I found. It's busted. I wish that this project would finally be completed, but nothing happened. It sure looks cool, though. Niall received a magic wand. Okay. What the heck? Magic wand. Maybe that evolves a Pokemon? It looks like that's what it's used for. Because this is the kind of menu you run into when you're trying to use like a stone or something. Maybe it evolves like Mischievous? But isn't that just like a dusk stone? Or something? What is the magic wand for? So odd. What's your deal? Suloku. Hey, Niall. Guy I've never met before who knows my name. Cool. I hope you're enjoying your Poke adventure. Here's a bit of trivia for finding me. Eevee evolves when exposed to certain items, but it also evolves in different environments, like a forest, low temperature. You're like the third person to tell me this. Or even gyms. Also, did you know Primeape can evolve after fainting? If doing that in battle is too difficult, use a rare candy. Oh, and don't forget to look under the truck. What truck? Where's the truck? What truck are you speaking of? Is he serious? like, is there a truck somewhere? Have we seen a truck? I can't look at every town looking for a truck. That would be insane. We have to continue. There probably is a Mew truck, but I just don't know where it is. But I do have the power of Google. Pokemon Brown truck. Okay. Chat, we can't we can't even go look at it yet. I won't bother to tell you where it is, but we don't have access to it. But it is real. The truck thing is real. No, what's this? Moonstone. Great. So it would appear that the post-game is somewhat involved. So maybe someday, but not today. Let's go back to the trip up to the Pokemon League. Magic wand. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to look that up too. Whoa, Piloswine. Cute. Look at Piloswine while I look up what the magic wand does. Oh. Oh, okay. Chat, the magic wand is used to evolve Eevee into Sylveon, apparently. Which I didn't even know was in this game, but it is. I guess because they can't measure friendship or anything. Oh, hi, Dodrio. Where are we right now? Is this... Did I accidentally go a different way? Have I gone a weird way? Where am I right now? Have I gotten lost? Rare bone. What have I done? No, this is right. Yeah, this is my way out. No, it's not. What is this? Skull fossil. Okay. Am I lost? I might be lost. Where does this go? Another trade stone. I have to get out of this cave. Oh, hi, Jinx. Yeah, sorry. Sorry that, you look like that. Just kind of feels like something that you would cut from your game if you were, you know, not the Pokemon Company. It's not like you had to use Jinx. This song kind of sounds like Pac-Man The Ghostly Adventures a little bit. I'll take your word for it. Okay. We have found our way back. Let's make our way back up. Are we healed? I think we are. Yep. Hey, buddy. Oh. I guess we already got that. Sure. Top viewers at streamboo.com. Thanks, buddy. You can pass here only if you have the fist badge. Okay, so you're the person who was judging me. You're just in the water, I guess. For some reason. Now, what is that? How do I get to these places? Yeah, that one has a door too. What the heck? Yeah, no way over there. Huh. It's odd. The equity badge. That was the normal guy, Joe, who came out of a portal, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna come up again. All these weird dead ends that make me think that an item is here, but it's never the case. Oh, come on. Controls. Okay. Making our way up. The star badge. Route 65, El Norteno Heights. Pathway to the Region League. Now what is this, though? Oh. High tentacle. Okay. Here we are. Whoa. It's all grayscale now. Or it might be slightly green. Huh? It looks like something has been scratched into the stone. Paul was here. Who's Paul? We need real viewers. I want to play Family Feud. This is true. Chat, if you have not followed and you are enjoying the stream, consider following, as we are trying to get to 100 followers. So, Is Paul the rival? I don't remember that being his name. To be honest with you, chat, I don't think Paul's made enough of an impression to me for me to remember his name, if that is his name. And here we are. 8 badges? You've sure come a long way, kid. Would you like to know more about the Elite Four? Oh my god. Whoa! Chat, I kinda don't. I kinda don't want to know. Is that okay? I mean, chat, I know you're probably curious, but we don't normally get to know what types these guys are before we go in. I feel like that's cheating. Do you think you're ready? Good, go in. But first, I know a move that can help you out. Would you like me to teach one of your Pokemon the move Giga Impact for only 8,000? No. Just in case. Did I talk to you? They sell very powerful TMs here, but not the Fire Blast one. Because I bought all of them. Would you like me to teach one of your Pokemon the move Fire Blast? Yeah, actually. We're not going to be using Flamethrower that often. And when we want to use fire, we really want it to hit. I think this is worth it. Now, what do you got? Ultra Balls, Max Potions, Full Restores. We will be grabbing a few of those. Elixir, and you can buy Ethers and Elixirs? Okay. I walk up to all of you, chat, and I'm really small, and I have big, beautiful, cute eyes that are wet with tears. Is it okay if I buy a bunch of items with the money that I hacked into the game with a cheat code? Do you care if I buy a bunch of items with my money that I cheated into the game? Is it okay? Can I do that? Okay. I will. I'll buy 10 elixirs. Okay. And then I'll buy... How about this? How about this? 20 revives? I did not win that via gambling. I won that via an actual cheat code. Full restores. Look. I have... Okay. Here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. I have voluntarily decided to keep myself from information that would help me, right? I've voluntarily decided to not know about their teams. So I'm gonna buy some items. And I think I was nice. I don't think I overbought. Yo, champ in making. At Region League, you have to face 4 trainers and the current champion in order to receive that title. Go for it. If you struggle, trainers say a cave full of strong Pokemon appeared north of Seashore City. Why don't you take a look? Okay. So this could be hard. We might actually have to grind for this. But... chat, I didn't think we'd get here already, to be honest with you. But let's do it. Are you one of the pallet patrollers? Welcome to the Region League, Niall. You know my name? Who are you? The name's Red, and I'll be your first opponent in the Region League. We've heard a lot about you. As for me, my fire Pokemon are tough, rough, and ready. Watch me rev right up and leave you and your team in flames. So it's Red, but oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. so you're a fan of me. I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, I obviously, you know, if you want to talk in the future, I mean, after this, after we, you know, I don't. Yeah, sure. Ooh, that's not great. I don't know if Donphan has good special defense. At least we didn't get burned. That's the big win. Fire's not a super dangerous Elite Four type. It is when all you have for fire is Earthquake and Surf. Well, I guess gas, too. But that's pretty risky. And so far, I'm okay with these levels. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, there's the burn. But we've got full restores. Burning Mist. Gas type move. How does that interact with ground? Well, I'm burned again. That's not good. Please stop burning me. That'll do. A very brave focus energy from Flareon. Full teams for all Elite Four, though, is a bit more worrisome. Yeah, maybe. I mean, though, so far, I think we're okay. You know, it ain't like the good old days. I'm a seasoned veteran at Pokemon now. They gotta pull out some crazy tricks if they want to get one over on me. And the sad truth is, without access to abilities or held items in Gen 1, it's a little tough to do anything that's like really surprising. I mean, the biggest thing that could happen is one of these guys has like a special new type and I just don't know it, you know? But for the most part, I mean, this is like pretty standard, you know? We know most of what these guys can do. I mean, Typhlosion might be a fire gas type or something. I don't know. Magmortar. We were talking about you earlier. Oh my god. What the hell is that sprite? What in Sam Hill have you done to Magmortar to fill in that square-shaped sprite? That's funny. That is a funny sprite. Wow. I almost feel like something's about to happen, right? Like it feels like it's been too smooth getting to this point. We didn't even have to go through like a victory road. It feels like if I was making this ROM hack, I would be inclined to like interrupt your Elite Four matches with like some sort of plot thing. You know? Like, or the legendary appears. Yeah, something like that. But maybe we're actually almost done. Whoa. Are you flying? Oh, we're on a roof, I think. That's cool. If it's flying, then we'll... Oh, not pit budge. Shoot. So, you beat Red after all, didn't you? She was no problem at all. Bring it on. No problem at all, huh? Such feistiness coming from a little one such as yourself. My name is Jared. My name's Jared, and I'm a professional. And I take part in the art of ninja Pokemon. Yes, Pro Jared, my cousin Koga introduced me to them when I was a kid, and I haven't backed down ever since. Another Pro Jared jump scare. Prepare to be confounded not by sheer power, but by the art of status conditions. Confusion, sleep, poison. You'll learn their worth soon enough. Status conditions, huh? Whoa! Jared, you're quite blue, Jared. So it's not flying type. We know that now. What are you gonna do to me, though? Swap to buttons, I guess. Oh, I should have thought about dark type moves. Ow. Oh, that's quite bad. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We heal again, and we hope that you don't crit. X defense. We will take that. I don't think an X defense is going to do much for low kick. Maybe two of them will, though. Yeah, just enough. Just enough. Now, walk me through the choice of sword stance when you're at low health and I'm about to use low kick again. Walk me through where your head was at. Was it the right time to make a stat investment? Crobat. Yeah, we'll swap. Is wind good on electric? Nope. Oh, chat, you know what the sad thing is? Thunder probably would have killed. Actually, I'm pretty certain it would have killed. That's what I get for not being brave. But then he uses X defense. This is like an actual problem. like I genuinely, if I have one strong problem with this game, it's that they use stat boosting items for no reason. Beedrill? Let's see. What is our move for a bug poison type? Flying, I guess. Once again, I mean, maybe you'll survive the fly, but you're a Beedrill. Umbreon? I know Umbreon has high defense. What is our best move? I think both defenses are good, so we just kind of have to hit it. Oh, but we're ghost type. That's not good. Let's just try cross chop. It won't kill, but unless it crits. There we go. The stats effect guy is learning that a one-hit KO immediately nullifies that strategy. It's true. And here's the Scizor that we got Fire Blast for. Let's hope we hit. There we go. Well, things are going very well. And a Venusaur. It could use a poison type move, so I'm going to swap out, go to Pit Punch. Oh, Crunch Wrap. I'm sorry about what happened. You tried to warn me about Gimbal. On the episode prior, you tried to warn me that the Gimbal was becoming a problem. Yeah, it's a good thing that Gimbal is safely trapped in the PC. I agree. Though, chat, do you think it's a bad idea for me to have put the dubious disc into the PC? Yeah, nothing dubious can get him out of there. Oh well, I'm sure nothing will come of that. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. What was I looking for? I just started looking through my items. That's all I have to do. And where's my ether? Let's use that on Earthquake, just in case. Because we used a lot of Earthquakes. Moving right along. So this is Agatha, which I saw in the names. We can assume that this is the Agatha. So what do we have for ghost types? Well, we have ghost. I believe sound is also strong against ghost, so maybe we start with spinach for base tremor. And because a lot of them are gas type too. Welcome, child. I'm Agatha, a user of Ghost-type Pokemon. I was once part of the Elite Four in Kanto, but I moved here to Region for even more challenges. The real challenge here is Region's Pokedex. There's just so many. Pokedex, huh? That sure brings back memories. That's all those geezers want these days. Pokemon are for battling, not for collecting statistics. Let me show you the power behind my words, child. Prepare to feel the chill of Ghost-type Pokemon. Agatha's cool. A cool character. Hi, Gengar. Well, I mean, I know you're gas type. But Agatha withdrew Gengar. What a weird move. Oh, did you think I was using Earthquake? And also, why do you have Honchkrow if you're a Ghost-type trainer? Well, now what do we do? Let's try, Base Tremor again, I guess. Oh, here we go with the flinches. Wearing us down. There we go. Agatha has weird AI swaps randomly? Oh. Also, there aren't enough ghosts for a full team? Well, there should be now. I mean, there's all kinds of ghosts in this game, like Mischievous and, you know. Gengar. I'm pretty sure this is super effective. Yep. Yeah, really good Gengar sprite. I think they added the tongue to it. I think it's a great addition. Another Gengar. Classic. I might be wrong, though. This might just be, like, the crystal sprite. It's been a long time since I've looked at all, like, the old, like, gold and silver sprites. Even though this is obviously a red and blue hack, you know? Prism is the one that's an edited version of Crystal. I have returned from my meeting. Welcome back, Jake. We are plowing through the Elite Four. It's never had its tongue out in the sprite art? Well, yeah, okay. Then yeah, they definitely changed it. But yeah, Jake, we are having very little problems with the Elite Four here. I think we might be a little bit overprepared. I don't know, I'm so used to these kind of games, like, really ramping up the difficulty. Are we at the Elite Four? Yep, we're doing it right now. In fact, this is the third of the Elite Four. It's Agatha from the original Elite Four. Looking at Gengar sprites, I think that one is fully custom. Wow. Cool. It looks official. Annihilate. How about that? Let's hang around. Is Agatha the first Elite Four member? No, she's the third. So we only have one more and then the champion. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like we didn't have a victory road. We didn't have, like, it's almost like suspicious. I mean, maybe there were places we could have explored, but I mean, not really, because a lot of them have, like, really higher level trainers. Who were the first two? The first one was a biker lady named Red, but with 2 Ds. She was a fire type one. Then the second one was named Jared, who was a ninja, and we fought him on top of a roof, and he used, like, a bunch of different kinds of types, but he focused on status ailments, but he kept using, like, stat boost items for no reason, and we kind of didn't even see his strategy at all. We just kind of one-shot all of his guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm hoping for no more crits or, like, outrage or something. So then I can just do this. And, you know, maybe you could say I'm being a little bit cheesy with how I'm fighting the Elite Four, but, I mean, so far, this is the first Pokemon that's been, like, any real threat. I haven't even really needed to use a bunch of my items. Like here, I'm taking a risk for essentially no reason, but, I mean, might as well. Let's hang out. Let's just keep doing it. Whoa! The face on this guy. Yeah, let's just use one of the full restores. Hyper voice. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Okay. Let's try that again. Let's see you not get a crit this time, huh? Or like, yeah, a Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, I now have seen the 4th Elite Four member. We actually know the name of them. I believe it's Lance, but we haven't seen him yet. Yeah. There was a guy who actually, like, spoiled it for us, essentially. Yeah, this is fine. I didn't want to deal with, like, wasting all my items on this. Niall doesn't remember, apparently. What are you talking about? I literally just said his name, right? Lance? Isn't it Lance? Ghost type. I'm gonna do something a little bit wacky. Go for a defensive option. Well, then it might be somebody else if it wasn't Lance. I thought it was Lance. Oh, is it like Drake or something? Like the captain guy? Like, or some other dragon type trainer? That must be what I'm thinking of. You win! It's time for you to face the next member. Run along now, child. Okay. Well, if it's dragons, then... Man, we haven't run into, like, any dragon types so far. You guys notice that? Like, the whole playthrough. I mean, Kingdra, but I kind of expected to be using my dragon type coverage more. Oh, the name's Blanche. Why did I think it was Lance? Maybe I just saw L-A-N-C, and I was trying not to spoil myself. Welcome to the room of the strongest member of Rijan's Elite Four. So if I beat you, I become Rijan's champion? Beat me? Not a chance, kid. Me and my dragons will grind you down to dust in no time at all. Prepare to lose. Drake is the name of the old version? The NPC said Drake? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because I was pretty sure. Rhydon. So you're a dragon type trainer, but you use a Rhydon. That's interesting. I don't know if you have anything for ground types. Maybe you have Surf, though. Just a battle of earthquakes. Yeah, Drake is the guy from Ruby and Sapphire, right? Drake? Noivern. Well, you're Dragon Sound. You're actually not Dragon Flying anymore. I don't remember what Sound is weak to, so let's just try and go for like a Moonblast or something. Whoa! Look at the colors on that. What a fun way to make Noivern really pop in this game. Holy cow. Yeah, let's try Moonblast. Ooh, man, Hyper Voice is really good. Moonblast didn't kill? That's crazy. You know, maybe they moved around Clefable's stats to be, like, more defensive. There we go. Tyranitar. Rock Dark type, so we should just be able to wail on it. Whoa! That's a custom Tyranitar sprite, I believe. Really cool looking, too. A glimpse at what is to come in Pokemon Prism, because our starter is a Larvitar. Might as well go for Cross Chop. Okay. Sure. And here comes the paralysis. Nope, okay. There we go. I feel like they gave a lot of fan-favorite full evolution sprite upgrades. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Everybody loves Tyranitar. My only problem with Tyranitar is actually its ability. I don't like having to deal with Sandstorm. I mean, granted, Tyranitar can stick around long enough to where you don't have to send your other Pokemon into a Sandstorm if you don't want to, but you know what I mean. Working around weather, it's just it's an extra limitation. I forget what they were sending out. Oh, Kingdra. Let's just hang out. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, that's the worst that could happen. That's going to hurt very bad. No, not quite. We play it risky. No full restore. What's that about? Do they not have items? Nidoking. Now we swap. Why would she save the full restore there? Nidoking. Yeah, spinach. Nidoking probably goes first, so I'm actually gonna heal. Well, if this paralyzes me, then it definitely goes first. Nope, okay. Oh, okay. Well, there goes our ground type. New plan. What is the new plan? We try Ice Beam. This probably kills, though. Things are getting a little bit dicier now. Yep, there's the poison. Let's see what Ice Beam does. Not enough. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna do... I don't think it's worth using the full restore on Frungle P here. I think what I'm gonna do instead is bring back Spinach. And then buttons. We'll take the hit so I can Heal spinach. Thunderbolt. Nidoking can use Thunderbolt. Wow. I never used one. Nidoqueen, oh, actually, I think I did use Nidoqueen a long time ago. But Nidoking, never. We're gonna need Frungalpie when she throws out a real dragon. That's true. But we also have Play Rough. Nidoking is the speedrun Pokemon of choice. That makes sense to me. Dragonite. Because you get it early. Can evolve it early. That makes sense to me. Oh! New sprite for Dragonite, too! And what a great one. That's a great Dragonite sprite. Hey, buddy. Oh, I love Dragonite so much. This is gonna hurt very bad. But it's not super effective. And we are defensive. Okay, it's a 2-hit KO. Can we take this second one? Yeah, okay, I was being a little bit risky. I'll tell you what. Pit Budge. Go Pid Pudge Beam! We've gone through this entire Elite Four and not abused Hyper Beam. What? No. You beat me? I can't believe this, but you won fair and square. That insult to injury, I just lost to this other dumb kid earlier today. I think his name was Mura or something like that. If you want to become champion, you gotta beat that other guy first. Follow me. Not yet, I'm not following you. Not after all that. Get everybody healed up. Use our elixirs, for sure. I don't even think we really even needed the items we bought. I mean, clearly they're helping, but did I fully heal everybody? No, okay. So I don't feel too bad about buying the bunch of items that I did. I mean, we didn't even overbuy either. I think this Elite Four is just admittedly kind of easy for our team. We've barely even used missing, though. So we've been working with 5. Well, let's see how the champion goes. Yeah, we haven't even used a move on missing now. Wowee. Here we go, chat. Time for the champion of Pokemon Brown. Who do we want to start with, though? I think it only makes sense to start with Pit Pudge. Final team. Save one more time, just in case. Mura's waiting behind this door. Wish you luck. So what's the deal with Paul? Who's Paul? Do you guys remember Paul? Who's Paul? Anyway. Because this is our rival. Who's the guy who wrote his name outside? Who's Paul? Hey. You're the champion? Yep. I told you I would be the best Pokemon trainer ever. I can't believe this. Blanche was hard enough. I almost lost to her. I look at the camera. But you beat her before me. There's only one way to settle this. I think I know what you mean. Let's do it then, and prove who's the real champion of Rijan. Whoa! Original music! And a battle of the birds. Let's see. Oh, what are you gonna do, though? Let's actually swap out to Shu. Sword stance. That's actually kind of scary. We gotta kill you before you use that. There we go. I did not expect that to be a one-hit kill, actually. Tyranitar. Level 71 Tyranitar. Nothing a cross chop can't fix. Okay. Now, I am hoping that we don't one-shot all of his Pokemon. Especially because they're higher level than us. Galarian Weezing. I think that's Gas Fairy? So... Oh, I know what to use. Gas does not like fire. And a critical hit too, jeez Louise. Okay. Alright, Mira, I need you to pull out all the stops from here on out, okay? Leafeon. Yeah, that's Pidpudge. I mean, it's not like we're over-leveled or anything. Oh, I wonder if you're wood type now. Nope, you're grass. That would have been a weird change. Ooh, that recoil damage. That's actually going to get you in killing range. Yep. Two more. Politoed. Sound water type. So for that, I guess we just go for Thunderbolt again. I'm not gonna lie to you, this music is a little bit penis music. I don't know if it's like a rearranged version of like a later kind of song that sounds better and not the Game Boy sound font, but it is a little bit it's adding to a bit of the humor of this fight because we are just plowing through right now. And the final one, the final Pokemon of the playthrough, chat. Charizard. There's only one way to go out. And that is with the Pidpudge Beam. Go, Pidpudge Beam! Oh no. Oh no. I might have gotten a little bit confident. And there's, you were 12 level, you're 12 levels lower. Go shoo. Okay, now that is actually a problem. I was kind of playing it up before, and now it's becoming an actual problem. Okay. Maybe lower your special with a Shadow Ball, perhaps? Oh, just barely holding on. How about this then? Frunglebee, give it your own fire blast. If you survive. No, okay. All right. Well. In honor of the fallen teammates that we lost due to Gimbal, if we survive. Okay, we do. Alrighty. It was pretty clear cut up until the Charizard. But chat, that is it. That is it. No! Damn it! That wasn't fair. Well, I'm sorry to say that I'm the champion now. What the hell? This is totally unfair. You must have cheated. Get out of my sight now, you jerk! Sore loser. Didn't see that coming. Niall! If it isn't Professor Timber. How'd your date go, buddy? So you won. Congratulations. You're the new Region League champion. Yeah, I am. Although Mira isn't happy. Tim, listen to me. I beat that cheater. It's a rules violation. I watched the whole thing, and you both put up a great fight. I'm disappointed in you, Mira, not for losing, but for not admitting defeat. Niall, you see this big finger? It's for you. Oh, grow up. That's enough bickering, you two. Follow me, Niall. Dude actually flipped me off. Champion's Ace wasn't even a Pidgeot? That is a little odd, isn't it? Why is Pidgeot the mascot of this game? Like, if I didn't use a Pidgeot, it wouldn't have been present really much at all. Ahem. Congratulations, Niall. Shall we put your Pokemon data on the Hall of Fame website for all to see and know about your accomplishments? Yeah, definitely. All right, here we go. Mira shouting in the distance. I will become a legend. You just wait and see. Pidpudge. Caught in a patch of grass we didn't know actually had Pokemon in it. Buttons. carrying on the legacy of our Hitmonchan. Shu, the final team member, supporting us at our lowest point. Spinach, honestly the MVP for the entire game. Frungle P, from humble beginnings, became a strong, helpful source of joy. And Missing No, carrying us through nature. And there we go, chat. 42 hours. That might be slightly raised from us speeding up so much. I don't know how it works, but and with that, that's the playthrough, chat. That is Pokemon Brown. Thank you, cool boy man. Pretty cool game. Thank you for updating it so long after you created it. You know, you and the team at like Rainbow Devs. I had a great time. Post-game content, not today. Not today. I didn't know how long this was gonna go. But this is about as much as I wanted to do today. The post-game content will be perhaps sometime in the future. Maybe for another stream, just as a bonus. Looking around, seeing if there's anything worth showing on stream. But this is all I wanted to accomplish. Happy to do it for the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. It's a little bit more fun than just playing through Red or Blue again. Got to see like a fan work that's like the grandparent of all Pokemon hacks that followed. Is it my favorite? I mean, it's cool, but I think I have actually a lot of problems with it. Some of them are just problems with this generation, you know. It becomes, once you get strong enough Pokemon, it becomes a little bit simplistic if you're just knocking them all out one by one, you know? Without items and abilities to kind of shake things up. The end? Question mark? Now, when you say the end, where does it drop us? And what does it tell us? We're back home, it would seem. Niall, so my child is Rejon's champion. What are you going to do now? You should go visit the gym leaders again. They may surprise you. Also, there's that Champions Only building at Hayward. You may go check it out too. In any case, why don't you take a quick rest before continuing your adventure? Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Well, chat. Just continuing that thought, I mean, clearly there's... Oh, do we have a trophy now? I might be the champion, but I still have a long way to go. Well. Playing Star Fox Adventures on the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, just continuing that thought, I mean, there's... I think... I do feel a little bit of loose ends with the game. Like, I had heard that there was, like, an original legendary design that's somewhere in here. I never saw it, and I didn't really know where it would be. Maybe it's in that post-game cave, but... for a game that's been updated now, so far in the future, you would think that, like, the story content would be a little bit stronger, but dealing with Team Rocket kind of was not great. It didn't really have the impact of even the original game. The rival didn't really hit for me. The trainer dialogue, all the trainers that I fought seemed very, like, I was expecting a little bit more interesting trainer dialogue, to be honest, with the gym leaders. The gyms were a little bit simplistic. I understand there's limitations with the Game Boy, but I don't know. I'm happy I played it, but I think I definitely... I've had some better times with Pokemon. I was very weirded out when you spoke. I don't think that really hits for me either. I think there's a way to do this story where you don't have the protagonist speaking. In fact, I don't think me speaking ever really added anything to the story in any meaningful way. I don't think it's a bad game or a bad, ROM hack or anything. I am curious if Prism is better in any way, because it's technically, they did make it later than this, even though this was updated recently. So maybe it is better. Maybe there's like more to Prism than I know. I would hope so. I mean, we'll have access to held items. No access to abilities yet, I don't think. I think abilities was Gen 3, but yeah, maybe a stronger story. We'll learn about the palette patrollers, I guess. I assume. I really enjoyed streaming this. I think this was a great game to test out what streaming Pokemon on, and being live while playing Pokemon, what that's like. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's taken me a little bit to actually finish. Here we are at part 7, but I had a great time. As for what we're playing next, I don't know. Probably not gonna stream again this week. I'm gonna take some time to figure out what I want to do next. Stream notes. Chiptunes are rough and you want more money. This is true. And random encounters are difficult to deal with. Guy who should have just bought a bunch of repels. Guy who should have bought repels with his infinite money that he got a cheat code on. Or got with a cheat code. So. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't know. I don't know if there is. We may return someday. Check out some of the stuff, in the post-game. Actually, before we go, there is one more thing I could show y'all. Just one more thing. Let's see, where did I put that? Where did I put that? You may have seen this on Blue Sky. But I made this for the final thumbnail of the playthrough. Of our little team here. I think I'm a little bit old to be to be a Pokemon adventurer, but maybe a researcher would make sense. And the Professor Oak sprite was just really easy for me to edit. I'm not a sprite artist. I should say that. You'll probably notice a lot of problems. I don't do sprite art, but I just thought it would be fun to do. There's the team. And with that, chat, I am gonna let y'all go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your Pokemon day. Excited for the future of the franchise. Excited for the future of the stream. Excited to play more games with you. What do we play in the future? I don't know. I will figure it out, though. And I will let you know as soon as I can. Well, let's see if anybody's even live right now. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. Is anybody I follow live? Is it even possible? It's having trouble loading, like the raid system. Hold on. Okay, no, a bunch of people are. Hold on. Where to send you? Where to send you? Actually, you know what, Chad? I'll just, maybe we don't raid today. Maybe we don't raid. Just leave it there. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit tired, and I don't really want to, like, socialize. And raiding is a bit of a social affair. So I'm just going to keep it there. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see y'all next week, huh? Take it easy.